Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL League One. Very, very busy week on a couple of different fronts. We'll catch you up with everything going on in USL League One, all the news and notes and standings and juice boxes to get you prepared for a very, very busy weekend coming back here for the first full weekend of the month of August. So let's go back before we go forward and take a look at what happened last week in USL League One before there is some midweek action that we will keep an eye on in League One with Northern Colorado, once again getting the midweek as their tour of Northern Colorado continues with the hailstorm in League One. Going back all the way to last Tuesday, Forward Madison, Union Omaha, that was a goalless draw. That one was at a plus 222. And our match of the week happened very, very early. Midweek match with Richmond and North Carolina FC. Dean Linke on the call from Wake Med. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL League One, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
North Carolina FC blue all the way, head to toe, and we are underway at Wake Med Soccer Park here in Cary, North Carolina. Delighted to be with you. Showcat looks like he wants to swerve this one in with his right foot. Cervenia will step over it. And Showcat to her with his right foot. Popped in the air. Pretty good ball. Loose. Bouncing in front and in. And how about North Carolina FC? Adams has scored and it's 1-0. North Carolina FC.
And within one set piece at the start of this second quarter, let's say.
On loan from Charleston, and he's already had a helper. Now he scores one, and it's 1-0. How about North Carolina FC? And Pulisic keeps it in bounds. Boy, he almost swatted it right back to Richmond. It's still loose. Flag is up, though.
You can see why he's the team leader in chances created. Some really good touches.
Richmond looking for the equalizer. Big time save from Pulisic. That one had eyes for the back of the net. And we have seen some crazy goals this year.
It's par for the course in this game at the moment.
59th minute, corner kick driven in. It goes over Pulisic and it's 1-1. Wow. This after the defensive lapse that we're going to have to track it back. And you talked about Chrysler, the way he spotted one up in the corner of the 18. He'll finish it and we're tied at 1.
Whipped in, great area. Pulisic's underneath it. And then it looks like it comes off the back of Molina, actually, who was under pressure from.
Oh, they're going to play it into space. And this man off the bench can fly. Gordon is in. Gordon denied by Pulisic. And Gordon, I'm not surprised he pulled something there. Since then, there's been a change into the guard. 78th minute. There is McLaughlin. You're seeing Flick make a run to the far post. Oh, yo, there is Flick! And oh, how about North Carolina FC? Flick has given the home team a 2-1 lead over Richmond.
I think that finish sums up the game, Dean. You've got the slip. It kills a few worms in the process. And it bounces over a despairing Akira Fitzgerald.
Has ties to our leader of soccer, Kurt Johnson. Kurt Johnson at Richmond before going out to Kansas City and winning trophies there in Major League Soccer. He won trophies at Richmond. Oh my, there it is, tied at 2. You mentioned Terzagi's ability to head the ball. Terzaghi, one of the best poachers you're going to find. What a great header, and Terzaghi has tied it at 2.
For a moment, Vinyals with a fantastic delivery into a great area, and he gets across.
Cole's going to keep it in. Calling for it. Vinyals. Somersault trying to close him down. Vinyals. Really good ball. Loose. Oh, my. And Richmond has done it. You said mayhem. And sliding in for Richmond. A 3-2 lead. I think it's Barnathan.
Come before. But it's Vinyals. You have to stop the delivery. You can't let this boy flick it in. And it's 2 touches off.
Skelton. And misread that time by Nelson Flores Blanco. And that'll be it. The Richmond Kickers with a stunner 3-2 win over North Carolina FC.
3-2 come from behind win for the Richmond Kickers. Big win for them as a road favorite at a plus 139. Also on the board leading into Friday, it was Charlotte Independence shutting out Central Valley Fuego as Central Valley makes their way from one end of the country to the other. Charlotte as a minus 103 gets the win by the score of 4-0. Match of the week on the weekend had about 97 different weather delays. And by the end of it all at Legacy Early, Tormenta gets the big 3-1 win against Greenville Triumph as a plus 231 road dog. Big win for them. Union Omaha, Chattanooga, and Forward Madison and Northern Colorado each finished up with 1-1 draws, both in the neighborhood of plus 225. And because of all of the nasty weather that was going on out west, Tucson and North Carolina FC was postponed to a later date. So let's get into the standings. And we mentioned just how crazy things had gotten. And things still are crazy from positions 2 through 9, but we'll run through it all here with the 11 teams in USL League One. On top, Greenville, with their 4-match unbeaten string snapped. They're now only 4 points clear of Richmond, 32 points to 28. But this is where the fun begins. Third place, Tormenta, 27 points. They've won 2 in a row. Same for Charlotte Independence. They're at 25 points in fourth, ahead of Forward Madison on games won, 7-6. Forward Madison currently in fifth. In sixth, it's Union Omaha, still with matches in hand, as many as 3, Union Omaha to Greenville. So Union Omaha at 24 points. However, they have drawn 4 of their last 5. They're in sixth place. Seventh place, Central Valley. They are at 23, having that 2-match win streak snapped. Chattanooga is also on the board at 22 points. They are unbeaten in their last 3. Northern Colorado unbeaten in their last 3. They're at 22 points, although they have 1 less win than Chattanooga at 6-5. North Carolina FC have lost 3 in a row. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They're at 18 points after 17 matches. And FC Tucson is at 13 points after 16 matches. So they have some as well. They have some wiggle room to work their way up the table with those matches that are in hand. So let's get you ready for the matches that are coming up this week, letting you know what the juice boxes have in store. Mention the match on Tuesday, Northern Colorado hosting Richmond Kickers. Northern Colorado is a plus 121. Your draw is a plus 250. And Richmond is a plus 189 on the road, traveling from the Eastern time zone all the way to the Mountain time zone to take on Northern Colorado Hailstorm. Also on the board in your action as we head toward the first full weekend in the month of August. Northern Colorado has had a couple of matches that have worked their way into their schedule in the midweek. Wednesday, Central Valley at Fresno State Soccer Stadium is hosting Chattanooga Red Wolves. Friday night football in Charlotte at American Legion Memorial. It is Forward Madison making the tour to take on Charlotte Independence. Then that leads us to our 4-match Saturday play in August, on August the 6th, 6:30, standard start, City Stadium in Richmond. It's the Richmond Kickers hosting FC Tucson. 7:30 at CHI Memorial. You got your region rivalry with Greenville Triumph visiting Chattanooga Red Wolves. 9 o'clock at TicketSmarter Stadium at the Future Legends Complex, Northern Colorado Hailstorm hosting Tormenta. 10:30 at Fresno State Soccer Stadium. It is Central Valley Fuego and Union Omaha, and then that'll give a couple of days rest before everything picks back up in the midweek next week. Taking a look at the news and notes and anything else that is going on in USL League One. Week 18 Team of the Week has been released. Player of the Week, Corey Bennett for Charlotte Independence. Second quickest hat trick in league history, 3 times in the win against Central Valley. That was also in 25 minutes, the third of the League One season and the first in his professional career. Second quickest in league history behind Ronaldo Damas's 18-minute hat trick for North Texas back in 2019. The rest of the Team of the Week for Week 18 in net between the sticks, it's Raiko Rosarena from Forward Madison. Your backline of 4, Hector Acosta from Charlotte, Dakota Barnathan from Richmond, Mitch Osmond also from Forward Madison, Arthur Rogers from Northern Colorado. Kingsford Ajay from Tormenta is a part of your midfield of 4. Chris Haggart and Miguel Ibarra from Charlotte are also there with Nils Vinyals from Richmond. Kahori Bennett also up front is Keziah Sterling. So that is your team of the week for Week 18 in USL League One. Other news, remember that you can go to USLLeagueONE.com and vote Fans' Choice for Goal of the Week for Week 18. Couple of different ones to choose from, and you can vote once again. Remember, it's released Mondays at noon. You can vote until Thursday at noon when it comes to Goal of the Week. Shivani Willis for a goal for Union Omaha against Charlotte Independence. Gabriel Cabral for Tormenta in the win against Greenville Triumph. Shaq Adams for North Carolina FC going up against Richmond Kickers. So it's Shivani Willis, Gabriel Cabral, and Shaq Adams for League One Fans' Choice Goal of the Week. Remember, go to USLLeagueONE.com until Thursday, August 4th at noon Eastern to get your vote registered and to get your voice heard. Also on the board, a couple of transactions that happened this week. Oakland had a player join Northern Colorado Hailstorm for the remainder of the USL League One season here in 2022. Oakland Roots have reached a loan agreement for midfielder Wolfgang Prentice, who will join Hailstorm for the remainder of the season pending league and federation approval. Quoting Prentice, "It's a new place for me. I've never been to Colorado before. I'm always excited for new opportunities, so I'm excited to be here," end quote. He's made one appearance this season in the USL Championship for Roots as a substitute in the 4-1 win against Loud United back on April 16th. Previously made his club debut in the Lamar U.S. Open Cup against Greenville Triumph back on April 7th. Native of California, played at Cal State Northridge. 4 goals, 5 assists, 35 appearances. Prior to joining the college ranks, he was a part of the Galaxy Academy. 2015, called up to the United States U15 men's national team. So you have Wolfgang Prentice joining Northern Colorado Hailstorm on loan for the remainder of the season. And another move offensively for South Georgia Tormenta, Ryan Sarakovsky is now in. The 24-year-old, 75 appearances, 15 goals among 5 USL Championship and League One clubs. And pending league and federation approval, his League One experience was time in Forward Madison and New 2 before he has the chance now with South Georgia Tormenta. Head coach Ian Cameron, when he was asked about it, since they lost Arthur Boswa early in the year, you're reliant on Keziah Sterling. And quoting Cameron, "When Ryan became available, we knew this was the right fit for us, and the move strengthens our squad at a pivotal juncture of the season. Have a great group of boys here at Tormenta FC who will welcome him in and get him up to speed on how our club operates on and off the field." Background on Sirakovsky: selected 23rd overall in the 2019 MLS Super Draft by the Portland Timbers, signed with T2 back in March of 2019, signed with Real Monarchs in 2020, spent time with New 2 and Forward Madison in League One. Collegiately, he played at Michigan State, started 82 matches, set the program record for most career points with 33 goals and 16 assists, totaled over 7,100 minutes for Michigan State for his time in East Lansing with the Spartans. So 2 big transactions there for franchises in USL League One as we carry off into Week 19 here in the action, with everything cramped between positions 2 and 9 in USL League One. So as a reminder, if you are near a match, if you are in market and you can catch a match in USL League One, please do. Quality competition on display every single week, and we talk about it every single week here at SDH. Also, if you're in market and can't make it, follow along with your local providers. If you are out of market and want to follow along with the matches in USL League One, make sure that you can follow along on ESPN Plus and the local providers when necessary, so that way you can keep up to date with everything going on with the SDH here in USL League One and everything going on in with ESPN Plus's coverage of USL League One. For everybody here at SDH, for Nick, for Jason, for Jared, I'm just John. Play safe, everybody. Enjoy the matches in USL League One in Week 19.
There can be only one